You have seen the videos, right? Free AI tools to make huge money on YouTube. I just made a YouTube automation channel with free AI tools. They promise instant success. No skills needed. Just pure automation bliss. But what if I told you some of those free tools are more like sneakily limited traps? And here's the thing, I'm not a big creator with a huge budget. I'm a creator just like you, trying to make it work with zero money backing, a beginner's channel with 0 subscribers. I surfed and searched and spent hours looking for free tools that actually work. So when I say those free tools are a lie, I'm speaking from a place of real financial limitations. In the next few minutes, I'm exposing the truth about the so-called free AI tools the gurus are pushing.
Why was Enoch God's favorite? The story of a man who simply walked. Imagine knowing the exact day the world would end. Imagine your own child's life being the countdown.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of how I actually created this. We'll start with the most crucial step. That is step 1, script writing. So everyone prefers ChatGPT, right? And in my early days, I was the same. I used to depend on it for almost everything. But then I ran into a problem. Even after giving it super detailed prompts, I wasn't always satisfied with the results. Now, if you look at the sidebar, you can see all these more GPT options. These are sections for training GPTs and more. If you go into the writing section, you can find a ton of really good specialized GPTs. But there's a big limitation. With the free version, you can only generate a certain number of responses. I mean, the specialized GPTs. So to get a truly good script, you're forced to generate multiple times, giving commands after commands after commands. And even if you dump all your commands into one massive prompt, ChatGPT's free version often only focuses on 2 or 3 of your points, completely ignoring the rest. That's a real problem. But hey, if you are a pro at prompt engineering, you can still get some decent scripts, and that's fine. In my case, I already have the core content in my head. I'm not just asking AI to generate a random idea out of thin air. If it's then, I think ChatGPT is great. I have the vision, and I'm asking the AI to simply put it into words with a powerful storytelling effect because, let's be real, my English isn't perfect. So for this video, I'm using Gemini AI. And I've got to say, I seriously feel like Gemini is so underrated. It even supports my own mother tongue, which is Malayalam. So you can see how I've given my prompt here. I'm telling it exactly what I want. I want my idea to be in a storytelling narrative. Simple, right? And yes, now you can see the results. It's exactly what I needed. Now I just copy and paste it somewhere else where I can get to it easily. For me, that's Google Workspace. So our script is ready. Now let's move on to the most exciting part for many people, the visuals. Let's start by focusing on a tool that every other YouTuber suggests, which is Leanardo AI, and then I will suggest my own. Now let's move on to the fun part, creating the visuals. First, to create images, we need prompts for the AI to generate from. And guess what? We already have the raw material. You can just copy the script we just made and paste it right into Gemini AI or ChatGPT. That's your wish. In my case, I have Microsoft Copilot right here on my laptop. I simply asked it to generate 25 image prompts to create a video from the script below. You can see the prompt here. And as you can see, here are the prompts. It's a great list to get us started. Now let's take the first one. I'm going to copy it and then we are going to paste it into Leanardo AI, the tool that all the big YouTubers recommend. Okay, now before I show you my results, I want to show you the exact process I followed. I've shown you a screen recording of one YouTuber who's explaining exactly how to make videos with free AI tools.
Leave Leonardo Phoenix to the preset as before, but make sure to set the image dimensions to 16 by 9, since that's the perfect size for a long format video.
So I did exactly what he asked and went to the same AI, and I followed every single one of his steps, and guess what? I got the below result. It wasn't what I wanted, and it definitely wasn't what I hoped for. But hey, we can't really blame him, can we? I mean, he might be making a video for a different niche, and maybe the style works for him, so I gave it another shot. I went back and chose the cinematic Kino model and tried generating again. This time, I actually got some really good quality pictures, but they still weren't what my prompt asked for. It was only then that I understood the colossal blunder I had made. I should have pasted this one specific vital sentence in between this massive prompt. And then once again, I clicked generate image. Yes, we got 4 good looking images, but only one of them actually supported the prompt I gave. So I downloaded that one. So right now I have made 2 mistakes, which also cost me a certain number of credits. We started with 150 credits in the beginning, and now my balance is only 113. For each generation, the cost varies, but let's just say a single generation costs about 40 credits. And now let's see if I can generate all 24 images I need with this. 130 divided by 40, that's 8. 8 point blah blah blah, 8 images. That's not even close to the 24 I need for my video. Even if I hadn't made a single mistake and started with all my credits, I only be able to generate about 10 images. But the big YouTuber is able to generate all those images in one go because he's a paying subscriber. I'm not blaming him for having a paid subscription, but no one really seems to understand how small YouTubers like us feel when we hit this wall. I'm speaking as a creator who at this very moment has only 10 subscribers. This isn't just about a few credits. It means I have to wait 3 full days to make a complete set of images in Leanardo AI, since we get 150 new credits each day. But I have to be fair, the image quality in Leanardo AI is truly top notch. It's fantastic. That's a level of quality that we won't get from the app I'm about to suggest, but let's try it anyway. Okay, so the app I'm suggesting to create images with is called RECRAFT. You'll find it easily in the Play Store. This is the main interface. The best part, you get a ton of free credits every day, more than enough for us to create 25 to 30 images for our video, all for free. Now let's say you were only able to generate 24 or 23 images, just log into another account. You will be able to do that. Okay, yes, you can generate up to 25 to 30 images, not like Leanardo AI where you can only generate around 10 images. So yes, here we are going to choose the illustration option. Now let's paste that prompt we copied earlier. Next, a super important step, don't forget to set the aspect ratio to 60:9. Now hit generate. See that? You get 2 images in one go. The quality is good, right? I'm not saying it's a perfect match for Leanardo AI, but for a free app that gives you so many credits, it feels more than okay. So now, let's copy and paste all of our prompts one by one and generate our 25 to 30 images. Once that's done, we'll download them all. So our visuals are ready. Now we need the AI voiceover. For that, let's go to 11 Labs. After you log in, you can choose the voice you need. Here too, I made a small blender which cost me some credits, but since our script was only around 4 minutes long, it didn't have much characters. So I just split the script into 2 parts and downloaded each one separately. So now I have 2 voiceovers. In the sense, I have splitted the script into 2 parts and I now have 2 voiceovers.
Who simply walk. Imagine knowing the exact day the world would end. Imagine your own child's life.
Now you might be thinking, why AI voiceover? Why not just use your own voice? Well, let me tell you my reasons. You have reached this video until now, right? I'm sure there are certain words you might not have been able to understand, either because of my accent or my pronunciation. The AI voiceover is just so much clearer. Second reason is there are people out there who are really shy and uncomfortable speaking in front of a camera or even recording their voice. AI voiceovers are a perfect solution for them. Lastly, it's so clear and precise. You get a consistent, professional sounding voice every single time. So now that you have heard my reasons, please comment below and tell me which one do you prefer for this channel, AI voiceovers or my own voice. I'd really love to know what you guys think. Finally, for editing, I'm using InShot. Okay, so now we are moving on to the editing part. So here I'm using InShot. Why InShot? Well, I do almost everything on my phone, and as you can probably tell from our videos, I'm not exactly a good editor. Everyone talks about CapCut and I know it's a great app, but I haven't even downloaded it. I've been using InShot for over 3 or 4 years now, and I just don't want to waste time learning a new software. My advice, use whatever makes you comfortable and consumes less time. Okay, so here's where I start uploading all the images into InShot. Right away, you'll probably see an ad to remove the watermark, something every small YouTuber knows all too well. I'm just adding a simple zoom in effect to each image, and for a little bit of flair, I'm adding a snow effect over the whole thing. After that, I'm adjusting the contrast and sharpening of the images to make them look cinematic. The key is to make sure you align each image perfectly with the voiceover we downloaded earlier. Now for some background music, I would suggest you to download some copyright-free track from YouTube library or any other copyright-free track which you are really sure of, and just download it, and just like that, it looks pretty solid now. Okay, and add it to this video. You have to make sure the volume to be around 10 to 15 because it should not overcome the AI voiceover which we have added. And yes, don't forget to add the AI voiceover, okay? So there are 2 AI voiceovers. I have made 2 sets of voiceovers since I've splitted the script to 2, and I've added that too. After adding all the necessary elements, you can export it now. Now I know what you're thinking of. YouTube will not monetize such a content in 2025, right? Well, to see if this video truly goes against the new YouTube updates, you'll have to watch this short or a long video I'm going to upload soon. But with this video, what I mean to say is that even if this specific content doesn't meet the monetization policy, you can still use the methods I used to create it. For more information, you will get all the details from that upcoming short where I'll explain the important points of the YouTube monetization updates in detail with examples for easy understanding. Don't forget to watch. Okay, so now we are at the final step, adding captions to the video. And this is where I made a blunder too. Wherever I am, a blunder always finds its way. Okay, so I have to say this upfront. Since the site I'm showing has a free captioning option, that too auto captioning option, it always comes with a cost, and that cost is watermark. You guys can really help the other small YouTubers out here by commenting down any other sites or apps that provide free auto captioning with no watermarks. The site I'm using here is Flixia. So this was my first time using this site, which means I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Like a lazy bum, I completely skipped the tutorial video. I clicked the subtitle area. After clicking, I saw an auto subtitle option, and after a few seconds, a start auto subtitle button appeared. I clicked that and it started generating. I adjusted the height and width of the text meanwhile to what I wanted and moved it to the bottom of the screen. Then I chose its style I liked. After that, I exported it and downloaded it to my device. You can see the watermark here, and it was only after uploading the video to YouTube that I saw the real blunder I made with the caption. You can see it now.
This is the incredible and terrifying reality that shaped the life of a man named Enoch.
This video is posted on my other channel, the one where I put Christian-related content named Wisdom in Christ. I'll put the video link in the description. I'm sure no one would watch it. Okay, so this is it. The video was posted on August 1st. Today is August 5th. And I've got 112 views on this video. What? You expected millions? Nah. You're got to come back to reality. But I must say, it got around 2,000 impressions, which I'm genuinely satisfied with. That's a lot more than this channel, where each video hardly gets 10 impressions. So this is the whole process. And to clear all your doubts regarding the YouTube monetization updates related to AI content, I will post a short or a long video this week. I'll also answer your questions about whether this video I made is against those updates. So, what do you call a fake noodle? An imbecile.